Welcome to Linked Up with Chaynmale. Of course, I am Chaynmale, being joined today by Mr. Seth Gilliam. Seth, it is really nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
All right, you know, it's post-COVID, I guess we can handshake, right?
Yes, we can.
You know, it's nice to see you. It's a beautiful day. We're over here right across from Strawberry Fields, right?
That's correct, Strawberry Fields in Central Park.
You know, this guy was walking by, I was trying to take a picture of the Imagine concrete, right?
Yeah.
Just walked right in front of me.
Yeah.
Strawberry Fields. And that guy. Got a lot of things to talk about here on Linked Up with Chaynmale. Right now, you know, we are sitting here. It's a beautiful day out. The weather is fantastic. You've been following Chaynmale, I imagine, because Chaynmale is one of the greatest lead singers of all time. I'm amazing. My band is incredible. Love me. You know, I've got these three songs. I know this is an interview about you, but of course I'm going to pitch myself first immediately. Because, you know, once again, Chaynmale is amazing. Which, by the way, I haven't gotten to take a look, but does my chains look all right? Does everything look like normal? Do I look as incredible as normal? I like to make sure it's nice and straight. Right.
It's all straight. I'm not sure if normal is the word I'd use.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I must say I've never heard your music.
Okay, well, you see,
what kind of music is it?
Well, see, that's the thing about Chaynmale, right? It's not my name is Chaynmale. My band's name is Chaynmale, right? I wear chainmail on my head. I even wear chainmail on my bed. I know what you're thinking, like, that does not describe your music one bit, and you're correct, it does not. But what I do is I rap on some songs, right? But I also, it's like fronting a rock band, right? I'm amazing on the drums, I'm slapping skins all night. I'm also singing at the same time. Shovel right, whappity whap. People know you as Father Gabriel Stokes, right? Is that correct?
It is Stokes, yeah.
Gabriel Stokes, it's like we know Rick Grimes, we knew their last name, like everyone knows Grimes, right?
Yeah.
Did they ever say the last name Stokes?
Not to my knowledge, no.
So I guess everyone's got to have a last name, right? You can't be like Cher, right? In apocalyptic times, being out to just like Gabriel, right? Forget it, we're not gonna go there. As I told you earlier, I'm a rapper too.
Chaynmale's killing brain cells, watch the latest fail, I'm a king still.
I've got a friend in Atlanta who's also a rapper, right? His name is Zero Basement. He's amazing.
You got your clearance to launch, but there's no sound in space, all you hear is your thought.
He plays with Moses Mel in a real cool band. He is a die-hard fan of the TV show that you were a big part of. He writes in right now, he told me to ask you a question, right? He said, hey Seth, I'm a big fan of your work, most notably for your contribution to The Wire. What's it like being a part of the single most socially relevant and culturally significant TV show of all time?
Well, you can't eat it or wear it, but it's really cool.
Would you, what the hell does that mean? You can't eat it or wear it, but it's really cool. We're doing a riddle. What is going on?
No, I mean, you know, how do you quantify something that's an idea?
So would you say, okay, so tell me this then, right? So like that show was a show that you were on from the beginning when it first started, season 1, right?
Yeah.
So what is it like to like start a show that is, you know, incredible like that, right? It's gonna stand for time, people are always gonna go back and watching it, right? What's it like to be a part of a show from the beginning as compared to The Walking Dead when you joined a show that was already like a worldwide phenomenon when you joined it?
Well, the big difference between doing The Wire, we were filming it, a lot of people weren't really watching it.
Right.
When I joined The Walking Dead, they were averaging 19 million viewers a week. Our biggest show on The Wire had 9 million viewers. The Wire is something that people came to find out about mostly after it went off the air. Back in those days, you had to share DVDs of shows. We didn't have streaming platforms where you could go back and watch the shows. So people pretty much found The Wire by word of mouth. Whereas The Walking Dead, when I joined it in season 5 in the second episode, was already the #1 show in the world.
So I've got no one to help me. I know it's a big budget. They put me out in a Porsche. I was driving around last night. Are you serious? Chaynmale is in a Porsche? They brought me in first class to come out here to do this interview with you.
That's very nice.
Yeah, I know. Right, it's got to be amazing being a part of these incredible shows and these incredible actors that you've got to become friends with. I want to talk about some things that people may not know, right? Seth Gilliam is an amazing singer, right? He loves to sing as well, right? It turns out that him and Greg Nicotero, right? Like, I saw you guys playing a show one time at the Masquerade in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, Greg has a band called The Rocking Dead. Consists of a rotating number of band members from his special effects, video effects department. He's lead guitar, and Nikki Harris is one of the lead singers. She's a special effects makeup artist. And I sat in with them one night at the Masquerade and sang a couple of tunes, yes.
Well, that is wonderful. Tell me, so you're a singer. Like, so who are some of your influences? Some of the things that you love to sing?
I'm a big Beatles fan. It's one of the reasons why I said to meet me in Strawberry Fields, though we're not in Strawberry Fields.
We're across from Strawberry Fields. There was a lot of people. We were going to be sitting on rocks, but we're right near Strawberry Fields forever. Sorry.
Yes, the Beatles. I like classic rock. I like David Bowie. I like The Doors. I like Jimi Hendrix. I like a lot of 60s rock and roll when the songs were just going from 2 minutes to 4 minutes. Prince was also a huge influence on me when I was young and in high school. You were either a Prince fan or a Michael Jackson fan, and I leaned towards Prince because he was a little more provocative.
Have you ever seen the interview of Prince? Prince said that the part that Wesley Snipes played in the Bad video, they asked him to play it. Have you ever seen it?
You know, that Wesley Snipes character, that would have been me. The first line of that song is, "Your butt is mine."
Your butt is mine. Your butt is mine.
Now I said, who gonna sing that to whom? Cause you sure ain't singing it to me.
And I'm not gonna say that to you.
And I sure ain't singing it to you.
You're not gonna say that to me.
So, right there.
Right, he's like, I'm not saying that. Your butt is mine, and you're not saying it to me. Obviously. Anyway, if I had to choose between Prince and Michael Jackson, I would have chosen Prince all day long. You seem to be in great shape. You're into sports, right? You're from New York, right? Okay, so my nephews, right? I've got nieces and nephews. Chaynmale was never very much into sports, right? But very recently, I went to one of my nephews, right? They were doing one of their sports rehearsing, right? They were doing the sports rehearsing.
You mean a practice? They were practicing their sport.
Yeah, doing the sports rehearsal, getting ready for one of their sports shows. Yeah, getting ready for a sports show.
You mean a game?
Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, I guess it's called a game. It's all about sports ball, right? I'm not much into football, baseball. I just call it sports ball. Basically, I have become inspired to become a New York Jets fan, right? I got into the NFL recently, right? And I was told that the New York Jets are an incredibly amazing winning franchise, very easy to pull for, no stress whatsoever. That if you are a Jets fan, it is like cruise control for your life as a sports fanatic. Is that true whatsoever? Because I am ready for the 2023 football season with Mr. Aaron Rodgers if they ever do pull the trigger, because now all of a sudden I'm a fanatic of the New York Jets because I was told it was easy. Is that right?
Interestingly enough, I happen to be a Jets fan, and there's nothing easy about it. There's nothing stress-free about it. There's very little winning involved.
What?
And they play second fiddle here in New York to the New York Giants.
So you mean what? So wait a minute, but I also love the Mets. I was told to love the Mets.
Unassisted triple play to end the ball game.
I was told to love the Mets. I was also told that the Mets are an incredible franchise. They're New York's premier team. Is that not right? What? Wait a minute.
I'm little.
Who else in New York am I supposed to be pulling for?
Well, there is
It's
another
the Jets
team.
and the Mets. I was
yeah.
told that would be easy.
I think somebody was pulling your chainmail. There's
Hey, I like that. Pulling my chainmail.
Yeah, I'm glad you like that. Thanks. There's there are two teams in New York that pretty much own the city. In baseball, it's the Yankees, winningest franchise in the history of American sports. And in football, it's the Giants, who've won at least 2 more Super Bowls in my lifetime than I've seen the Jets win, which is 0.
Wow. All right.
If you choose to be a Jets fan or a Mets fan, then you'll know what it's like to be a true fan, because true fans suffer.
All right. Well, that's very disappointing. Sure, you mean to tell me that my nieces and nephews is pulling on my Chaynmale?
I would surmise that, yes.
That's something that we did not talk about. People don't know this. You were in a Madame Vega video, but they don't know that you're friends with the Madame Vega and you have performed with the Madame Vega on multiple occasions.
I've performed with the Madame Vega on a few times. They asked me to come in and sing some songs with them at some gigs that they had, and I was happy to do so. I love performing, and the band I have a great deal of respect for and love for. And I wanted to do well for them, so I said yes, and I hope that they liked what I did.
All right, well, I think that just about does it here. Once again, you've been linked up with Chaynmale. I'm your host, Chaynmale. This is Seth Gilliam. I'm so happy that you were here with me today. This has been wonderful. I'm going to binge watch The Wire myself because of my wonderful friend Zero Basement told me it was amazing. In my research for this interview, I watched a lot of it on the way, and I think you're incredible. I want to watch it from the beginning to the end, and from this day forth, I will watch everything that you're a part of because I love your work. Thank you one more time, Seth Gilliam. You're wonderful.
Thanks, Chaynmale. This has been at least 3 hours of my life that I'm going to want back. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I hope your music doesn't suck. I'm sure it doesn't. You seem like a wonderful human being.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
All right, buddy.
Is it a fist bump?
Yes, sir. It's just a little fist bump. It's just a little bumpy bump. It's just a little fisty bumpy bump. There's nothing wrong with a little fisting every now and then.
Now you've made it weird, I think.
What?